right, I'm just gonna come out and say it right now. If you're not using AI content writers or the right ones for your rank and rent business, you are gonna be left behind. The data is in. I've been testing AI content writers for the rank and rent business over the last 4 or 5 months now, and these sites do rank, these sites do get indexed by Google. But just to back up a little bit, I've been doing rank and rent for over 10 years now, since 2014. I also run a coaching program for Rank and Rent. We're the original Rank and Rent coaching program, by far the best one. There's other copycats out there, but I've innovated on a Rank and Rent AI content writer that I want to show you guys. If you go to tools, if you go to epay.com, this is my blog, my website. Go to ePay content writer paid version. Because of different API calls that I have to make, I do have to charge, but we're talking about fractions of what it used to cost to create these articles. Go here. So this AI content writer is using agentic workflow, which you can, if you click on this link, you can learn more about the power of agentic workflow. Basically, it is stringing various AI agents together to produce higher quality of work. So when you string 4 or 5 different agents together, like even if it was like ChatGPT 3.5, it outperformed ChatGPT 4. So when you string different things together, because AI still isn't good at doing long, like all these different tasks at the same time. But if you can separate these agents into singular tasks, and then you allow AI to iterate on the previous work and make it better and better, you get far more powerful results. So first of all, this first agent, what it does is it'll go into the SERPs, the search engine results page, and it'll extract whatever topic you're trying to write. It'll extract 100 relevant keywords and entities from the top ranking articles for whatever search query that you're trying to rank for. This is very important because when you extract those relevant keywords and entities, the AI writer becomes much smarter at writing a more finely tuned content that has more keywords in it, which will rank for more keywords. And Google also looks at the amount of entities on the page as a signal for higher quality content. So what you'll notice is using this tool, you will get far higher quality content than you could if you use ChatGPT 4. Outline creators then creates a high outline with hierarchy flow, which is important because Google's algorithm will oftentimes just check the H2s and H3s on a page. And if those are not relevant to the main topic, then it won't even crawl the rest of the page. So very important to have the proper heading hierarchy. Agent 3 is basically using all that data and it's going to write the content for you. I like to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It is currently more intelligent and better quality output than ChatGPT 4. So use Claude 3.5 here. And then it also has a built-in editor where it'll take the content that it produces and it'll remove some of the fluff, remove some of the obvious AI content signatures, certain words that it uses, which kind of becomes a dead giveaway that it's AI. So it'll do its best to remove those, remove fluff, it'll remove repetition, which is very important because oftentimes what people do is they'll use ChatGPT 4 and they'll say, hey, write me a roofing company homepage, make it 2,500 words. Because ChatGPT is not smart enough to go do the research, it'll try to still fill 2,500 words, but it'll repeat the same concepts or same sentences multiple times on the homepage, which is the last thing you want. That'll create what's called a bloated page, and your quality score goes down in the eyes of Google. You just pick up a keyword. So if you want to create a homepage for a landscaping site in Sacramento, California, the company is called Sacramento Landscaping Company. Use Claude 3.5, use AI-powered SEO optimization, which basically is it'll do the research. It'll go into the SERPs, extract 100 relevant keywords and entities that are topically relevant, and it'll use that as basis of writing this content, which makes the output way higher quality. Article length, let's just do default for the homepage. For the off pages, I like to do the shorter 3 to 5 sections, 950 to 1350 word count. But for the homepage, we'll just do default. For the point of view, I like to do first person because we want to talk as if we're the company, right? In Rank and Rent. So we do this, our service is this. So first person plural. Use real-time data. For the homepage, not the off page, but for the homepage, I like to include the FAQ section as well. So what that does is it'll also go into the SERPs and find what people ask questions, and it'll compile a list of relevant FAQs. And then you just hit create article. While it's doing that, I want to show you guys another tool. And one of the reasons why a lot of Rank and Rent sites are not producing the level of leads that it potentially could is because you guys are not writing enough content on the actual site itself. You're only writing like 5 to 10 pages targeting the main keywords. But if you want better results, what you should do is use my keyword research tool here. This one is for free, and put in here keywords that are super high buyer intent keywords for your niche. So for example, roofing it could be about the topic of roofing. It could be about the business of roofing, right? It could be about the industry of roofing, right? It's more broad, more vague. You want to pick more problem-based keywords. Those are more buyer intent keywords. Like instead of roofing, like roof repair, right? So let's just put roof repair here, generate keywords. All right, so it gave us a list of 100 different like roof repair related keywords like hail damage repair, roof emergency services, roof leak mitigation. Even if some of these don't get that much search volume per month, just having this out there and have Google crawling these pages is gonna make your site more valuable and build more topical authority, and it's gonna help you rank for the main keywords. Now, in the past, even many of our students wouldn't write all these articles because it was time consuming if you were to write these articles on your own, or it was expensive if you hired a writer or a VA to write this and then you have to edit it. Like it gets time consuming and expensive. So we try to do the minimum to get the best return. So we would only write for the main keywords. But now with AI content writing ability, you could actually go target all these different keywords. And I believe this is what a lot of people in Rank and Rent are not doing. And so if you begin doing this type of stuff, you're gonna have a far easier time ranking these Rank and Rent sites. So I would honestly, every Rank and Rent site, I would build like at least like 30 different pages, a bare minimum. And this is the content that my AI content writer came up with. It's very quality. If you were to read this, you can hardly tell that it was written by AI. And I'm confident, like it lists the main keywords with the right description. So yeah, give this a try. It's fairly inexpensive compared to how much output it gives you. And I'm very confident that you will be impressed compared to what ChatGPT produces. It's gonna save you a lot of time and gives you a higher likelihood for the site to actually rank because it's rich in keywords. Now, what's cool about it is you can copy to clipboard. It'll be inside your content writer and inside your library. I'm also coming up with more tools in here, but let's just go back to form. If you were to write an off-page roof vent repair, right? That's a very unique keyword. Most likely your competitors haven't really targeted that, which means you'll rank, which means you'll start getting more impression on your site. It's gonna help you rank faster for other keywords as well. So roof repair in Sacramento would be an example of what you could put. I would use Claude 3.5, AI powered article length. Let's just do shorter, 3 to 5 sections, 950 words to 1550 words. Use real-time data, first person plural, and then you would hit create article. It's simple as that. You can get an awesome 30-page Rank and Rent site done in couple hours, maybe less. And then I would use snaps.ai as this. I'm telling you guys right now, this builder is way better than Weebly. It has different tools in here that's specifically built for Rank and Rent. At scale, this site builder becomes cheaper, way cheaper than any other web builder out there. Click and drag web builder, that is. I see some of you guys doing like WordPress, but I highly recommend against that because all the different Rank and Rent sites that I built over the last 10 years, every site that I've built on WordPress, on those cheap shared hosting plans, eventually got hacked. And it became just like a management nightmare to go back and fix those sites that were hacked. And I'd have to lose some rankings. The problem with those shared hosting plans is there's a reason why it's very cheap. It doesn't have good protection. Okay. And so it'll eventually get nailed. This is why like Snaps, it just saves you money in the long run, 100%. And it's also way faster as well. It loads way faster than a WordPress site, which if a site loads faster, it helps you rank better as well. It's a ranking factor. With that being said, guys, I highly recommend checking out my AI tools. This will give you a competitive advantage in the rank and rent business. And if you want more higher level training like this, we have a coaching program. We've been coaching since 2014. We're the actual original rank and rent program that taught all these other copycats. I do lives in here every week. And some of the strategies that I share in here, I promise you guys will be very impressed. So with that being said, I'll see you guys the next one. If you're interested in our coaching program, we have a link in the description. Check it out.